I'm Mary Farrell, and these these were decorated Saturday, and I'm taking them off the bats and just covering the edge so they'll dry more evenly.
This is my potter's journal for the fall of 2022. Travel video, collecting pottery video. What can be better than a box opening video? Okay, I think this. I actually had a visit to David and Mary Farrell's Westmore Pottery. So actually got to meet, more specifically, Mary Farrell. These are just some random clips. I was there for 2 hours, and she was just as generous with her thoughts in the entire 2 hours as in the random bits and bad photography you'll see here. Okay, you know I'm a fan of slipware and historic places. There's a lot of potteries in Seagrove, but this is the one I picked out and couldn't have been more pleased. Okay, I hope you'll enjoy this video visit. Westmore Pottery, established 1977. Look at this. Here we are. Let us see what's going on inside Westmore Pottery today. And here we are inside Westmore Pottery, and we've got you here at work, busy.
I'm Mary Farrell, and these were decorated Saturday, and I'm taking them off the bats and just covering the edge so they'll dry more evenly.
You know, that's what people don't realize, that they see you throw the pot and they say, how long does it take to throw a pot? Well, it takes weeks, and you know, so much of it is monitoring.
Yeah. Oh yeah, a lot of it is, and you know, I always tell people, if all I did all day was you bringing me a lump of clay, I make a pot and send it out the door, it'd be pretty cheap, but it wouldn't do you much good either. But these are ready to dry.
So this is real convenient. You got the drying, the wheel for turning, you've got the drying area right there.
Yeah, they pretty much stay here until they...
Oh, and I saw your shop. There is great stuff in the shop, but there's some great stuff back here. Is this the hidden stuff, or are these the prototypes, or?
This is my older son's dinnerware.
Oh, wow. Okay.
There. And there's stuff up there that's broken. Yeah. That's a wedding gift. It's going to be picked up, and the picture behind it, she called and wants to pick that up.
And you do all the slip with the little squeegees mostly?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I have, I broke my favorite one, so I've got to redo it, but I've got these that are made out of clay. I just don't, and it's put a quill in there. Yeah. Somewhere I've got the quill inside there.
Oh, the handmade? Is that a handmade one?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I had one that had a very small opening.
But no cow, what is it, cow horns?
Well, I don't use a cow horn. I've never used a cow horn. Maybe because I don't have...
But I like this. I like this. You do that amazing stuff with just this simple little squeegee thing.
I use the ear syringes a lot. I use the little squeeze bottles a lot.
That is amazing.
I bought these, which were especially for slip filling. I hate them.
Oh, thank you. Because every time I make out a clay order, I say, okay, I can afford the clay and the glaze materials, and then I have to cut the rest of it out.
But see, this has a quill at the end there. Yeah. So that you know, you can get a finer tip doing that too. But I like the one I had that I liked. It just fit my hand better. It was smaller and it had a nice taper. So I need to redo that because I dropped that one and broke it.
What's back here looks like an order ready to go out?
No, these are seconds.
Oh, okay.
This is the other son's dinnerware set, but every one of them shivered.
Oh. Okay.
So I'm just leaving them there.
So many I've noticed. And there's some sgraffito back there too. He did
that on a home visit, and there's two here too. Yeah. He likes doing sgraffito, even though he doesn't do pottery for his job. He's a conservator at a museum. And then that's an old piece. One of my friends wants a top to match.
Oh,
doing the lid.
And we've got the pug mills here.
Yeah, I've got 3 pug mills. Right now I've got a pug mill for
3 of them. Wow.
Almost every clay I use. I sometimes do a 4th clay, but I I had a forced pug mill for a while, but it just was so hard to keep all the pug mills.
And you do a lot of research, don't you?
You can see that, yeah.
Wow.
Got a lot of books.
So that's why, yeah, no, I mean, your pieces actually look like the historic pieces. They don't look like, as I said, the cleaned up slick that you see in gift shops so often. Your pieces have the life in them.
Yeah, a little more casualness. They can easily get too stiff and too perfect. Now these I'll be decorating today. They weren't quite dry enough.
Some slipware that do this, the trailing, put the white slip in first. Does that help with it peeling off, the crazing, or if I got
that's just a style difference.
Okay.
Some of it had a background of a dark.
Oh, wow.
Pennsylvania used a lot of yellow backgrounds.
Yeah.
North Carolina, the more common backgrounds are either the reddish of the clay, or dark brown, or more of a cream.
Yeah.
There are occasional ones that are very light yellow, but the yellow like the Pennsylvania Germans is not common here. And to our knowledge to date, with one little shirred example that might have been brought in but might not, North Carolina is all wheel made, whereas Pennsylvania has so much with the draped slab. But North Carolina potters tended to favor the wheel. These I'm actually going to leave the reddish clay background simply because I just decided that's what I'm doing this week. And then I like the dark brown a lot. I like the cream a lot. And probably the next ones I'll do next week will be cream background. But right now I'm...
Oh, thanks for letting me take a look back. Oh, so how about that? 4 pug mills. But really caught my attention was the books. The research she does, that every book I have on historic pottery was there. I wish I'd taken a still, so I knew what other books to look up. Before though, I looked into every dark corner on the studio side. I went through the gallery and the showroom and knew that I would find a piece. And fortunately, she didn't have any of the smaller slipware bowls, only the bigger ones, so it forced me to shop up something I've never regretted.
Excited about. Because she's
They've got a cooking thing happening here this weekend. Is that what I heard? A cooking thing?
Not this weekend.
Okay.
Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
They'll be cooking in that fireplace all day.
Well, it's almost impossible to make a choice.
Oh, now you got it.
Yeah, well, the salt clay stuff's great too, but I like the collection, but I don't know. Somehow I'm going to have to narrow it down. Maybe I'll have to flip a coin. I think this is it.
Well, once you go home, you won't remember exactly. So. And then they don't use these bags again, so the local one, they give it to me because they know
I like this tape shot.
Okay.
That way, when we put it in a car, it's not going to fall out of the bag.
I'm going to put the thing about salt glaze in there too, even though I don't.
Don't want to do it.
Salt glaze in there.
I could have put together a collection of a bowl, a plate, and a nice tankard, amazingly nicely priced tankard, but I'm a collector, okay. And I spotted their stuff in a 2000 edition of Christmas with Country Living, so I'm guessing they were probably once featured in the magazine. Here we, as we wrap up the sale though, I looked at every corner and every pot in the gallery. There was even a side wing to it yet that I didn't show. But there was a few pieces left that I'd spotted, some prize pieces over the sales counter, that I still wanted to get a closer look at. Okay, wait till you see this.
I'm going to put a thing about salt glaze in there too, even though I don't. Don't want to do salt glaze in there. No, it's just The
Yeah.
decoration's more traditional. It
Where-
does have
which one?
yellow, that one,
Yeah.
even though there's very little yellow in North Carolina.
Just be
But
careful.
the wider lettering is nicer than the narrow.
This has got the trailing and the
Yeah,
spongeware
sponging,
and the
sgraffito,
sgraffito.
yeah.
Isn't that nice?
There is one piece, which was Godfrey House trade sign in Salem, North Carolina, from way back, that did have, it had sgraffito, it had slip trailing. I don't think it had any sponging. But that's an unusual piece. And unfortunately, they lent it to a show, and it was on a table, and two people didn't realize under the tablecloth, it was actually two tables, and they each pulled an end, and it fell down the middle and cracked. You know, and it's a rare piece, but yeah.
So, okay, what order are they in? That's
40th,
the
30th.
30th, the 10th. Oh, so this is the oldest?
And that's the 20th.
The 20th.
Yeah.
Oh,
If I can make it to 50, I'll do another
Yeah.
one. I'm not sure.
You know, that's amazing, working so
Yeah.
hard that you had the time to actually make an anniversary plate.
The first three, Dave worked with.
Yeah.
And that was easier and more profitable because the building and the process, the whole layout was built for a two-person operation.
Yeah.
It's much less efficient for one person.
Thank you for letting me take a look at them and climb up on the sales desk. I hope that registered, as I like your pots climbing up on the sales desk. I noticed the work is also available on their website, especially the utilitarian pieces. But a great place to visit, a destination, the architecture of the studio, showroom, the building. There was ceramic tile on the roof, ceramic tile on the floor. So many potteries to visit in Seagrove. But, okay, this is the one I searched out. And if you're a potter, okay, you might enjoy a look outside, too, at the kilns. Okay, and a couple of nice kilns here. Let's see what's inside. Okay, too dark to see, but the shelves all packed up back there. Okay, interesting. We will start here with the chimney and go backwards. And I think I'm told this is the one that uses gas or propane and a bit of wood. So we've got the sides, the arch, and we have got, okay, downdraft. Okay, so we downdraft and underneath the floor where the shelves are. For the salt and a bit of wood. Okay, and another kiln shed. And if you are a potter, this is your place. The house is made out of candy. Look at the ceramic tile up there. And we're looking into the sun, but there are the signs for all the potteries. Owens Pottery, Jugton Pottery. We're headed to Westmore Pottery. This is on the famous Busby Road. Okay, that was my third trip to Seagrove. The first was back in the 80s. So many potteries. I don't know if I'll get there again. The great thing about collecting pottery is a connection with the artist. Whether you travel a distance to it or find a potter in your backyard. Okay, to see my other collecting videos, they're in a playlist. Or stop back to see what pottery I visit next. Okay. Wow, cotton fields. Look how white that is. It's like snap. Wow. Look how white that is over in front of us. The picture is just moving too fast.